Hi everyone, Graham here with the latest updates from We Share Abundance. We Share Abundance is a cloud nation, an emerging nation, even though we've been around about 5.5 years, putting in solid foundations to be here for many generations to come. We're now expanding our economy. That'll benefit all our citizens. They all hold our currency. And I know that because we give it to them free every month. Anybody can become a citizen. There's no fee, there's no obligation. Come along, register. We welcome you with open arms. We're also a non-separatist community. That means we don't put you into a little special group because you're male or female or black or white or yellow or green or whatever other colors there are. We just see everybody as a human being, part of one big family of humanity, all linked together, all individually unique, all having something unique to offer our community, all of equal value to our community. We have a little affirmation in a moment that helps us with that right after our opening prayer, which we'll be having right now. But I just want to tell you that that is a very short prayer to help us find true happiness in life. Not to be confused with pleasure that you get from the roller coaster events of every day. You know, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down. I suppose it's not pleasure when you're down, but anyway, we're talking about an evenness of peace and calm within, which is there, an ever new joy. You wake up with it, you go to bed with it, it's with you throughout the day, and it's with you throughout your dreams as well. It's a wonderful feeling. It is true happiness. But you can't buy it. You can only get it through loving service to other people. And the great thing about being of loving service to other people is that the more you go out of your way to help others, the more you'll find that everything else that you want and need in your life will flow to you. It'll be attracted to you. So you'll find lots of doors opening. All you've got to do is walk through them. So that's what our little prayer is about. We're going to have that now, followed by that little affirmation I mentioned. Excuse me. So here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, we are so happy and grateful for you. And we ask that you bless the We Share Abundance community, that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and that through that love, that each member may be blessed with the joy of service, and through service attract true happiness and everything they want and need into their life. Amen. And our little affirmation: we're so happy and grateful to be citizens of the United States of the world, with God and truth as our leaders. Heavenly Father, may thy kingdom of peace come into our world as it is in heaven, and free us all from divisive inharmony, that we may become perfect citizens in body, mind, and soul of thy world. Okay. I want to welcome you all in, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching the recording. You're equally valued, equally loved. The advantage of being here live is you can pop into the comments your name, where you're from. You can interact with other members, and if you have any questions, you can ask them, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. It's also just nice to be here live if you can make it, but we know a lot of people can't. So we're streaming into Facebook group We Share Abundance publicly, X and YouTube, and automatically the recordings are available there for you and for everybody else and anybody else. And I know we have quite a lot of people that watch the recordings simply because 7 p.m. London time isn't a convenient time for everybody. Okay, so let's have a quick look and see who we've got in. We've got Ramachandra in from Watford in England, Norman from Doncaster in England, Lewis from Lisbon in Portugal, Bozina from Edinburgh in Scotland, Sayananda from South Africa. Thank God live is a bit late, as I made it. I just arrived home. We're not late. In fact, I was bang on time today. I don't know, maybe you've got your clocks mixed up because ours has changed or something, but we are running to time. We've got Shukuzi from Nigeria, Richard from Devon in England, Mary from Chicago, USA, and Willie from Texas, USA. The north and the south of the United States. And we've got Carl from New Zealand. So it'll be what, Thursday morning there. So good morning to you, Carl. We've got Prabunkiam from Nigeria and Lakshmi from India. And if I get all your names wrong, I apologize. But there we go. And we got Donna in from the UK. Whereabouts in the UK, Donna? I don't recognize you. So it's nice to have you here. Okay, let's get started with what? With the numbers. These are for 48 hours because we didn't have an event yesterday. So in the last 48 hours, we have an increase of 7 in the 777 plan to 45,716. An increase of 25 in the registered members of We Share Abundance to 55,187. An increase of 34 in the active member count to 3,651. Down 2 in the Success Blueprint to 21. Up 1 in the Easy Team Builder to 1,188. Up 6 in the Best Plan Ever to 1,185. Excuse me. We're showing us down 62 in the Success Blueprint, but that isn't really the case. It means that we have 62 people who haven't renewed their membership for this month yet. So it's showing us 716, but it's also showing those 62 as pending renewal. So no change is really what it is. We have an increase of 90 in the TIR, Thinking into Reality, registered members to 3,621. And an increase of 26 in the bronze membership there to 1,266. These are good numbers, but they're not really where we want to be. We want to be double those numbers, ideally. So it'd be good if we all mustered together and did something a bit extra. I don't know. We have an increase of 562 in our community, Your Happy Place. We've now got over 16,000 members in there, 16,041 people in there. They're not all active, but about half of them are. So there's probably about 8,000 active. I didn't check the active number count, but it'd be probably approaching 8,000. I think we're usually just under 50%. We get a lot of people that join, and then takes them a while to remember that they've joined and to have a go and come in and make a post or whatever. We have a lot of people that are making groups in there. So it's very popular for people that are creating groups and inviting people in there. And it's a wonderful place for you to prospect for people to join your network. But don't ram it down the throat. Just be nice and friendly. Oh, I notice you've just joined. Can I help you? Would you like to be my friend? Can I friend you? And I can show you around and help you if you've got any problems, this sort of thing. Just be kind and thoughtful and start building that rapport. Okay, I think Donna says from London in England. Okay, we've got somebody else who's a regular here from London, but I don't think she's here today. And I can't think of her name off the top of my head. It'll come to me. Ramachandra's letting me know I'm coming through loud and clear. And we've got from Texas, not Willie, I think it's Willie's sister, is it? From Texas. See, lovely. Okay. Right. Development-wise today, Devyani has finally been able to get on to, oh, Maureen from London. There you go, she's here. It didn't come to me, but it's come to me on the stream there, on the chat. Maureen from London. So we've got Maureen from London, and we've also got Donna from London, UK, of course. Okay, where was I up to? Oh yeah, yeah, Devyani has been working on the MetaMask thing for a long time. I believe it's working. I've not had time to test it yet today, but the deposits and withdrawals should be working automatically from your available cash wallet into the exchange, and then you can get them out into your wallet. You've got to use MetaMask currently. We will be implementing a lot more as we are able to get our payments app started and done. But Devyani is now working on Fun Miracles, and the first thing that we'll be doing there will be rewarding the people that are playing the free games. Every week we'll have the leaderboard and it'll change, and you'll be able to win rewards playing the free games. But she's also going to be getting into the paid games, and that will be the next objective, to get that up and running. And then the third thing that she'll be working on is for all the shareholders, so that all the paid games will be generating income for the shareholders of Fun Miracles. So that is what Devyani is working on now. The mall is waiting for me. I've been a bit preoccupied with the payments thing, and also the changes in accounting that have been required by Companies House, you know. Well, it's not only accounting, it's reporting in general and things. And it all takes time. Unfortunately, it all takes time, and we all have a limited amount of time each day. It's just how we apportion it. But when they say, okay, this is how you've got to do it now, and if you don't, you'll be fined, or you won't accept your things, that, oh, you know, you have to just make it a priority, unfortunately. Maureen says, Donna is my referral. Ah, so there you go. It's nice that you're both here then on the live together. I know that Willie is referred by, but I don't think he's here, from St Albans, the guy. Anyway, it's nice when you can get on the lives together with your people. Talking about building a rapport, because I was talking about that. When you do refer somebody into TIR, you get an email, and it gives you their email address and their username. I'm not sure whether it gives you their actual name or not. I can't remember. I've probably got some referral here, have I? Let me have a quick look. No, I've deleted them all. But anyway, you definitely get their email address. And yesterday I posted in here, I updated it a little bit today, and I posted it in the promotional page that you can access through the dashboard in Thinking into Reality. So if you go to the top right corner and click on that, it opens that page up, and there is the compensation plan and various other information in there. Some pages you can use to promote and this sort of thing. But also now that text is in there, it's not something that you have to use like it is, it's just use it as a guide, if you like. Make it in your own language, your own form of speech. You don't have to copy it identically. Just try and get the main points over to them, that's all, in whatever way you feel is adequate. Now also, we had, I think it was Willie, talking about being able to build your own matrix within TIR. And of course, you can do that. The placement of members in the bronze matrix goes organization wide, and it could be that you want to move faster than that. And you can do it because before there are any placements under your people, so if you've got people in your matrix that are maybe on level 3 of your matrix, just for example, and they haven't got anybody placed under them, how many would there be on level 3? 2, 4, 8. You'd have 8 people there. Maybe they've not got anybody placed underneath them. You can, of course, if you want to, you can take their username. Their username is displayed there, and you can, if you're referring people, you can give that referral to those people. Now, it means you're going to lose out on having actually referred them as a referral and getting matching payments, because you'll be giving them away to somebody. But if you're interested in building that matrix faster and helping your team grow, then it's something that you can do. And it will encourage the people as well, because if they've got a referral, they're making more money and they're happier with that. And they're, the more you give, the more you're going to get, basically. Now, Willie was asking if we could display the email somewhere, and I'm sure we can. But at the moment, Vishal is working on the ShareHub Powerline plan, because we found a bug in it, and we're correcting the bug, and a lot of it has to be done manually. It doesn't affect a lot of people, but we've got to make it right. And it's taken the best part of yesterday and today, and probably a good bit of tomorrow will be involved before we get it sorted out. But once he's free, and he's working currently on the way that we can deliver the product to you, and that is important, because it is something that you're paying for, basically, aren't you? I mean, that is what you're paying for. You're not paying to be in the plan and make commissions. You're paying for the product, and you can automatically share in the profits through our algorithm, which is based on that bronze matrix, and then the silver, and then the gold matrix that we give to our members, if you like. And then those that choose to refer people make a lot more money by matching the payments that we give to every other member. So it's it can be very lucrative to refer people, but it's not essential. It helps everybody, and especially yourself. You can't help other people anywhere in the world actually without it benefiting you, but particularly in our plans. They're built to reward you very highly for referring others. And as it grows, you will find that is now going to become more and more evident. It is going a little bit slow at the moment because we are not really hitting the targets that we need to. And we've used up the funds that we had in the PIF bank that we built up. They've all gone, putting people in. And I think a lot of people that have been paying it forward for others have decided, oh, I've got a lot of people, I don't need to pay it forward for anymore. And that's fair enough. But if you do, it'll move things along quicker, that's all. So we need greater volume coming in. We need you to encourage people to put their hand in their pocket, not because we need that to make it work, but because it makes it work faster. It work faster for them and faster for everybody else. And then you need to encourage them to help other people get involved, even though, once again, it's not required, but it makes it faster for them and for everybody else. Let's have a quick look. We've got something else here. We've got Patrick in from South Africa. We've got Willie saying Gary from St Albans is the best sponsor on the planet. We've got Ciananda saying, is ShareHope plan now active? Can we refer to it because I will deposit on it 1st of November? Yeah, it's been active, I don't know, a long time, 18 months probably. So it has been active for quite a while, and it's just that, excuse me, we did find a little bug. It was pointed out to us by one of our members, and we investigated it, and we're fixing it. It affects 2 or 3 people, I think, but we need to make it right, and going forward, it needs to be right as well. So, but for everybody, pretty much everybody, it's working fine. So yeah, it's there. It's a good plan, and once again, it'll work for you in time without you making any referrals, but it'll work for you a lot faster if you do make referrals, and it'll help everybody else as well. The greater the percentage of inactive people in any organization, the slower things work, because you're relying on that minority to do the work for everybody. Now that minority are going to make more money, and they're going to make it faster. So they're incentivized to do that. But as an inactive member, you've got to say, well, I'm getting this for no effort, no work. I don't want you coming and complaining about it being slow, okay? Because it's slow because we have too many inactive people relying on the few active ones to do the work for them. Okay, it's as simple as that. Okay, and we've got Bozina in from Slovenia as well. So that's where Vishal is, and then he's working on that, the delivery of the products for you. And when he's done that, then we will take a look at getting you to be able to contact the people that are in your matrix, because in most instances, you won't know them. It may be that you do know one or two of them, but the majority of the people that are in there, you probably won't know. But if you can contact them, you can ask them if they need any help, if there's anything you can do to help them. You can explain things for them, and you can perhaps gym along to help get a few more people in, you know. If everybody did a tiny little bit, just one person a month, the plan would really grow very quickly. If everybody did 2 people a month, it would be amazingly fast, faster than anything has ever grown on this planet before, except maybe for bamboo or or something. No, it really would. It would be extraordinarily rapid if everybody got 2 a month at no cost. I'm not saying you have to get 2 people that pay the $20 themselves or that you pay it in for them. Just get them in and get them to do the KYC. 2 people a month, and you would see enormous growth. And we got Don in from Canada, Vancouver Island in British Columbia. So that's where we are development-wise anyway. On the positions or shares or whatever we're going to call them for the payments plan, we sold around about half of them, or we've got pledges for about half of them. So it does put us in a position to get started on the development. But I'm a bit cautious because people make pledges and they don't always come up with the cash when it's needed. So I would like to get as a little bit over the halfway mark before we get committed into things, and then be struggling for the cash. So we'll keep working on it. It's a lot slower now because a lot of the people that see the opportunity, there's only a few people that really see opportunities. Most people are frightened of them. Most people are scared that things are going to be a scam or they're not going to work or whatever else, you know. Very few people that actually see the opportunity for what it is and get involved. And those people, yeah, they'll take some hits now and again, but they're the people that generate the money and become wealthy financially. And financial wealth is good. It's better to be wealthy than not be wealthy. But there is more to wealth, or better to be financially wealthy than not financially wealthy. But there's more to wealth than just finance alone. I mean, there's health and there is harmony with your environment, happiness. Some people, you know, say, you know, it's better to be miserable with a lot of money than to be miserable with no money. And I can't see the point in that. You know, what you don't want to be miserable anyway, whether you've got money or not got money. You have the choice, and it is a choice to be happy. And happiness comes from within. And if you choose happiness, then you'll find that a lot of other things in your life will start to improve as well. Your health, your relationships, harmony with everything. It's all about choosing and having the will to do and be happy all the time, and not allowing yourself to be any other way. Yeah, there's going to be times when things don't go right for you, But you don't need to be unhappy about it. You need to be philosophical about it. Say, okay, it wasn't meant to work out the way that I wanted, but we'll move on and we'll get something else going and we'll do this. And, you know, and life goes on regardless of what else happens around you. And you can't control things that are out of your area of control. And what's within your area of control is simply you. Nothing else, nobody else. You can't make somebody else be different. You can give the example of what it's like to be happy all the time, and maybe they'll follow that example and become happier. You can be kind and caring to people and grateful and help them to express gratitude, and that will all start flowing things in the right way. But the only person that you really have any control over, and the only things that you have control over, are yourself, how you feel, what you choose to do, the activity that you take up, and everything else. And why choose to look down the sewer when you can be looking up at the stars and the moon and the sun? You know, it's very easy to criticize even the best work of art. But isn't it better to appreciate the beauty in it rather than try and pick holes in it? Okay, I don't know how I got onto that. But anyway, be happy and help other people. And I don't have anything else to add today. I'll be here again on Friday. I won't be here tomorrow. I will be having a talk with people about getting started on the payments app. But I don't want, as I say, I don't want to start it until I'm sure that we have sufficient funds to keep it all rolling. And we're dealing with very high-end people, and particularly in the security elements and things like that. So, and then the legalities, and they don't work for nothing, let's put it that way. So I want to make sure that we do have everything in order so that we can get going. It would be lovely to get the other half sold, the other half of those positions sold, and to get all the cards and things available at the same time. But I think we are going to need to just leave the cards, and we'll introduce them later as we get more funds in. Okay, so anyway, I'll be here on Friday, 7 p.m. London time. We'll be streaming into Facebook group We Share Abundance Publicly, X, and YouTube. Until then, get out there, keep sharing love and abundance and being of loving service to others, and you'll feel and know that things will just start working better for you. Okay? God bless. See you all on Friday.